I say we are fucking live, and hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the GB. I myself am Optimus0420SL, and as usual, well, we have a shovel in the back. Anyway, I hate them. Right, we got fan page.
Shit my pants.
You shit in your pants, or you shit your pants?
Oh, you're saying shit? I got pants.
Ah, shit.
GB, I myself am Optimus0420SL. Right, myself. Right. Anyway,
I hate them.
Right, we got fan page.
I hate them.
What the fuck?
Me over again.
Oh, copyright, copyright.
Repeating, it's Groundhog Day again. Oh, you're saying
Not
shit.
one of those again.
Look, new guy, you were supposed to fuck the groundhog, not repeat.
Oh, I'll go fuck the groundhog.
Anyway,
Oh, okay. That's also playing on that too.
Keep going.
and next up we got Larry.
I'm Larry. I don't have pants. Brian took them.
Anyway, and next we have someone new. Ryan, say hello to the class. Tell me who you are.
Hello. I have pizza, not pants. Sorry.
I have pizza. I don't have pants either.
Hashtag pizza no pants.
That should be an upper hashtag. Sweet.
I'm gonna put it as a hashtag here in a minute.
Hashtag no pants.
Pizza no pants.
Okay, who the hell is running this in the background?
Yeah, who's repeating? Yo, who's repeating?
Now, Brian.
Stop it!
Brian, I'll go over there and I'll give you a penis twist.
No, not one of those is good.
Just when I put the pizza in my mouth. God
I don't even
damn.
know. I don't even know how that will work, but we'll make sure it works.
Larry, literally after you said that, I just put the pizza in my mouth. I was just like, ugh.
Well, speaking of putting things in the mouth, this is the tips part of the program. This is where we discuss all the new shit we got in the past week or two. Fan page, you're first.
Yeah.
I got pants.
At the start.
I got 3 Hot Wheels cars. One's called Aeropad. It looked cool.
Aerosmith.
The second is called 16 Angles or Angels.
You know, you could show the world what you got.
I have them downstairs. But okay, I guess. Anyways, it's a Christmas car. And then the third one is the Zamek Dodge Charger Daytona in silver, which I didn't really know right from the start is a Walmart exclusive.
See what happens when you get pants?
The pants were like 30 schmeckles.
Cool. It's a bargain of a deal.
And I also stole the Blast Wave is worth 18 schmeckles. And I also stole the Storm Shot worth 18 and a half schmeckles.
And today our order comes out to 40 schmeckles.
40 and a half
today is
schmeckles.
So what do you think of the Storm Shot?
Storm Shot is cool. It's just I don't feel like I got my money's worth with it. He's not bad. It's just I feel like if you should get this, get it on a deal because there's not a lot going on with it. I mean, I love how the backpack folds up, and I don't like how the nose cone is all white, like the front of it, for jet mode, but for robot mode, it's all white in the back, so at least it looks consistent and doesn't look like it's got a lot of kibble.
Like a penis.
You might want to go to the doctor. But yeah, I think they're both pretty cool. It's just, again, I would get this on sale. Not because he's bad. He's actually got some pretty tight joints. it's because, yeah, it just doesn't feel like you get a lot from it. Now, Blast Wave, you feel like you get a lot out of it. And in fact, I think the mold is better than Megatronus.
How dare you?
It's the same mold.
You're the same.
What did you just call me?
Next up is Larry.
Excuse me?
Okay, Larry,
Um,
put the penis down. What'd you get?
I actually haven't bought anything in a week.
Damn.
I have a pizza. Does that count?
Good house. You're good.
Okay, cool.
All right, Ryan, this is where you step in. Handing you this week.
Well, what I got this week, well, last week, I got Titans Return Getaway, or as I like to call him, Getawayne, by a certain YouTuber.
Get to Wang.
Bloody G1 Getawayne.
Master Wine.
Master Wayne.
Master Wine.
Master Wayne, I'm gonna die soon.
Figures are, he's pretty good, but I do say he does have unpetted eyes, which look very creepy.
Hey,
Very
guys,
demonic.
What? Ech.
So he looks like he's staring into my soul at the moment while I have him in hand.
Just because he is.
And I mean, he's okay. I mean, if you already have a Chrome Dome, I think Chrome Dome is a little bit better, but hey. So, like, he's alright.
Alright. I'll buy 50 of them then.
So they can all stare into your soul.
Exactly. Which I don't have.
Wait, so is it now Scott's turn or something?
Now
I
it
don't
is
know.
my turn. Yes, it is my turn.
No, it's my turn again.
Are you sure? All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Within the last 5 milliseconds, I got fatter.
There you go.
That's what he got.
All right, well, I'll start off with the Titans Return shit. Got this little douchebag right here to look into your soul.
Yes, that's what I meant. Stare at him. Look into his eyes. He will eat your
Witness
soul.
I wish I was Chrome Dome. Yeah.
I eat souls.
The sad thing is, he's actually a really good figure. It's just, yeah, paint is none. Another one that doesn't get enough credit, I will call it by its real name. This is Double Cross. Okay.
How dare you?
I actually like this figure. He's actually pretty fun. I know I'm being shot now. People are talking shit about it all week, but there you go. Next up is this little fuck right here.
Oh, it's the X-Wing from Star Wars.
There you go. Trigger happy. And this is actually a really fun mold. I'm very happy I got this one.
I'm triggered but not happy.
Next up is this one.
I'm fucked.
Hey, it's
Oh,
him.
it's Rodimus. I mean, Hotshot.
Hey, Top Man.
Rodimus Prime.
Hot shot.
He's gonna take your spoon.
You're such a little hunt.
At least it's not emo Rodimus yet.
And yeah, I'm not done yet. Next up is this guy.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, baby, I love your
Now,
way.
does he compare to Hexatron? Not even fucking close. But he is a fun figure. He's a very fun figure.
And I want him so much.
But if you can't afford a Hexatron, then yeah, it's a very good plan B. But it does not compare to Hexatron. Next up, since we're doing the last Titans Return, I went Japanese and got Leo Prime here.
I think you're turning Japanese. I think you're turning Japanese. I really think so.
Oh, that's hard. Okay.
Then the Swiss guy start showing up, and now he's become one.
No, you can
He's
hit
gonna
mouse
have one with it.
forward. All right. And
He's
now,
become death, destroyer of world.
for those who know me, last year I bought the KFC blaster and I bought the cassettes that came out, but there were two I couldn't find.
No.
I found them this year. And now I'm dropping pieces. Yay. Yay.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens. So he put his gun back on.
As a black woman, I'm offended.
You heard him.
Sorry.
Well, is he? Well, I have to ask: is he holding his gun sideways, the gangster style? Because that would be very cool.
Someone just came in.
Yes. Hello,
Oh, it's a
Josh.
person. It's a butt. It's a thing.
Hello, Josh. Welcome to the cast.
Hey guys, what's up? BC coming back at you guys with another fun-filled episode of the Ground Bridge.
You said it right.
Fuck off, Brian.
Share the love, Josh. Share the love.
Share the load.
This is all I gotta share. This love's getting old.
He loves sharing love.
Love, not war. What is it good for? Jacking off.
No,
What is love?
load?
Baby, don't hurt
That doesn't
me.
really require.
Don't hurt me.
But anyway,
No.
we got Steeljaw. And
Dude, I don't care.
we got Ramhorn.
Cool.
It's saying his name wrong. It's still Jur.
And the convention exclusive Soundwave.
I would jerk off to it.
What? How much did it cost for you to get that sound wave?
More than you own. No, I'm only kidding. 50. It's not that bad.
I would sleep with it.
So, Josh, it's been a while. What's going on?
Stuff and things.
Sexy things?
Yeah, I'm basically currently trying to figure things out in my own life.
No, I'm sure we all are at this point.
Yeah, are we currently doing Hall?
We're live, sir. And, yeah, you can go over your haul real quick. What'd you get? It's referred to as it's part of the program there, sir.
Just within this week, I replaced my Voyager, Titans Return, Prime, and Megatron. And
Oh, I gotta mute my mic. Someone's coming in.
Okay.
also, I got Legends, Kickback, B, and Gnaw.
Ah, so you catch up to the rest of the world.
I've actually been caught up for a while, actually. I just don't post much about it because, well, real life.
Yeah, you got the way I'm looking at it, everything is basically real life. It's just what you want to share in your real life.
Exactly.
You know, there's no not real life. The toy is in your hand. It's in front of you. It's not an alter ego. You know, it's there. All right. So, any other new stuff, or is that it?
I mean, I guess if you want to count the many other things that I've acquired since the last time I've been on here, then no, that's pretty much been it.
All right.
Well, I guess you can also count Gundam markers, which I've been using to make certain things, which I'm not sure if I want to disclose what they are just yet. All I'm going to say is look forward to some fun stuff that has to possibly do with stop motion.
There you go. But anywho, let's get on to the news, shall we? And the news comes from none other than TFW 2005. We're all members here, hopefully. If not, you need to become one, because this is the greatest site in the world for all Transformers news. All right, there's your plug. done. Okay, but anyway, first up.
Well, very
looking-
Nerf Wars event. I don't care.
First up is figure news, and we're going to check out the 2 new Cyber Battalion figures, Prowl and Jetfire. And here they are. What are your thoughts, gentlemen?
I want that Jetfire.
I'm surprised they're still making some of this stuff.
I'm happy they are. That Jetfire looks sweet.
I want
Yeah.
him. I need him.
I'd be more jazzed about these if they
Nice.
actually had better articulation. I mean, I get the reasoning behind why they don't have articulation, which I guess that's supposed to be the appeal here, but honestly, the way I'm looking at these, just a few joints within the figure is all it takes, and it can be one of the greatest things ever, and it fails to do that. Just for me, specifically for me. If you like these, have at it. Just with me, I can't justify these because they don't have the proper joints. I just can't do it. It's just not.
I've seen somebody take a Bionicle apart and just use the ball joints and gave Starscream arms. If that's a problem.
I actually saw that too, and that when you can actually put that Starscream in pretty decent poses, that's a really, really good looking figure. So that only furthers my point of give these more joints, and these will be extremely fun figures.
What are you guys talking about? Oh, that. I wonder if you could use like
Battalion figures.
Sorry. I wonder if you could use like Neo Shifter stuff, maybe, like the Mega Blocks.
Depending on the kind of joint that you're getting out of it, you might be able to.
Yeah. I don't even know what you're talking about. Now I'm agreeing.
Also,
They're used on a lot of customs. I really want that Jetfire. I mean, I have the Generations Jetfire, but that looks more like the G1 Jetfire.
Well, even when the Generations Jetfire came out, we saw Seeker mold in that thing before anything else. So, yeah, but I still like the Generations Jetfire.
Not sure about that Prowl though.
I think the Prowess is suffering from paint, to be honest with you. I think if it was painted a little better, it'd look better. But I like it.
yeah, it's decent.
I don't like the arms.
Yeah, the arm's a little much to be desired.
The arms remind me of black people. It's like,
But Brian, that's a cop car.
so you can blame it on racism.
It's like Transformers, that parody. Oh my god, bro, you shot me.
What if he arrests Jazz? Would that be a problem?
Yes.
That'd be a big problem.
Damn it,
I mean,
now I
another
have a video
video
to
was
make.
barricade.
Not if I make it first.
Wow, you made the video all by tapping on the keyboard.
Yes, I have a make video button.
I want to see you make a video just by typing on the keyboard.
Oh, Christ.
It'll basically be like the back computer, basically. You can make something by typing.
Hey, Pewter, do this.
But you never look at me during.
Pewter, shut up.
Computer, make me a toasty sandwich.
Computer maybe loves your Thermidor.
This computer is worth 30 schmeckles.
Oriole Schmeckles.
Fuck your schmeckles. Okay, but anyway.
Hey,
I prefer freckles.
Like I said, obviously the Jetfire is the better looking of the two.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And it's just me, or is there like a third one, like besides Prowl?
Yeah, it looks like there's
very well.
Don't know who that is.
I think that's Optimus.
Could be. Or Megatron.
Kind
Or
of
my
hard to tell.
ass.
You can't see the whole box, but all you see is like a piece of a red arm. Yeah.
Unless it's Red Megatron. Let,
First they make red iPhones, now they're making red Megatrons. What is this world coming to?
Is it Megatron's time of the month finally?
what's next? Red Biscuit?
What next? Red roses?
What's next? Red Robin's yawn.
Yo,
What's next? Red Robin?
we just said that.
Ouch.
Hey,
Damn
hey, let's go to that Red Robin. Peter, those are Cheerios. It says ooh.
Crazy.
It says,
Wait, is everything made of Cheerios? I'm Cheerios.
he just looks back. Brian's composed of fucking Cheerios.
And then I look in the mirror. I'm actually comprised of Lucky Charms.
And next, we're going to look at a little picture of a little bot called Hot Rod from the movie.
Oh
I thought it
boy,
was
that's me.
Rodimus.
What are your
No.
thoughts on this picture right here?
He looks handsome.
Actually, doesn't look
Okay, so besides Larry wanting to do him, anybody else?
Hey,
that actually doesn't look too bad. But I will say, it almost looks like he's got a reused gun and then a reused crosshairs gun. Like, I can't really recall. Maybe it's from the last Bumblebee or something like that, but it just looks like the same gun. But I still like the look of this. I think the head's better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. But I think I said this before. I think Optimus Prime stole Hot Rod's flames.
Damn it!
Well, yeah.
The one character you can put flames on. They didn't put flames on it?
No, not at all.
what is this, communism?
What are your thoughts, Josh?
I blame the liberal agenda. That's my thoughts.
Before I even get a chance to talk. I'm indifferent about this. I dig the idea here, but the execution is a little lacking. I guess the thing with him is he looks too much like Bumblebee. That may just be me, but this looks way too much like Bumblebee.
Well, that's kind of the point, because like they're brother in arms.
Brothers in arms. If they stated straight up, yeah, these two are related, I can get behind this 100%, but they're brothers in arms. Why the fuck do they look almost identical?
Blood Brothers, you know?
Why didn't we get Cliff Jumper? Why isn't he named Cliff Jumper?
Blood Brothers, you know?
Because he's not.
Exactly my fucking point at this point.
Now, to be honest with you, as far as the form of the bot goes, I like the form. It's too plain.
I think the head's better though.
Well, the head is better, but it's still just too plain. It's like Hot Rod always had a flamboyant look. And then you get to this, and it's like, okay, let's just take Lockdown's old parts, basically, remold them a bit, and make a little orange undertone. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out where his eyes are right now.
Well, yeah, it's kind of
There
hard
they
to
are, okay.
tell where they're at.
Yeah.
Maybe that's his Battle Mask version.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've seen other pics of this, earlier pics, and I like it, and I like the idea behind it. I don't mind the fact that he looks like Bumblebee. That doesn't bother me at all. I think that mold could have actually been utilized better, but I don't think this is it. I do like the little. It looks like shoulder vents could be used as cannons. That looks pretty cool. But
Reminds me a bit of I totally forgot. The records, one of the records.
That is a brutally painful.
Roadbuster.
Yeah, Roadbuster. That's what I was thinking of.
He had
He
the,
does
he had the
kind of have a
pan going.
Roadbuster feel. It's like he's a mix mash of a bunch of different bots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
And
I
I bet
still see a lot of lockdown in him too.
Lockdown, Bumblebee, Roadbuster. Might as well just make a fucking Lockdown evac toy.
You
What
mean
the
they
fuck
have
is
it?
going on?
But overall, I still like it. The look actually works for it, though. It's just, you know, again, you got a still image. You're not really seeing it move. Even though it is broad daylight, the lighting is kind of, you know.
It works.
Motion posters to where we can actually kind of see some motion out of them.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I can't run those without copyright infringement. But yeah,
Alright, then I guess I'm gonna have to go look at those myself.
you know.
If you actually see the motion poster of Hot Rod, I think he was like sitting down and he does like a somersault sort of, and then he poses his guns.
Yeah. Cogman's the most interesting.
Here is Cogman when he loads up.
Yeah, look at the Cockman.
Look at Alfred. I mean Cogman.
Is this supposed to be Vector Prime or something?
No, I don't think.
Like, is this a good guy, a bad guy, or a what the fuck guy? Because I'm a little confused over this guy.
Supposed to be.
I think he's
Supposed to be an Autobot, but he's also supposed to be like a butler as well.
yeah.
So I'm just thinking
that-
Alfred for some reason.
Makes sense.
Sorry, I don't have a lot of information on this guy. Okay. Optimus, of course, with rabies.
Oh. That looks handsome.
There's a new face of Megatron.
Megatron's Battle Mouse.
I like that.
I do too. They actually finally got Megatron right in one of these movies, finally.
And his design actually doesn't look that bad. He really
I
looks.
actually love his new design. And the new toy looks amazing too.
The new Megatron design is just outstanding looking.
It reminds me like he's a gladiator, like he's from K-On!
Exactly. It literally feels like they're going straight back to his gladiator roots, and I love it.
Like the first movie Megatron, I actually did enjoy the first movie Megatron immensely. I thought it was a great mold. It worked really well for what they were trying to do. Again, the second movie Megatron, after he got his ass whooped, he turned into a tank. The movie build was decent, but the toy fucking sucked. You know,
Which movie?
The leader class was good, but the Voyager that most people could actually afford sucked.
Which one?
The tank.
Tankatron.
Yeah.
I just came in.
That one's yeah. That one's yeah.
I was like, no offense, one of my favorite Megatrons is my Shadow Command Megatron, and he's the tank, but he's painted right, so it looks good. The biggest problem with the tank is you got all this big buff on one side, skinny little arm on the other.
I love the Shadow, not Shadow Spark, the Shadow Command Megatron.
Yeah, I know you have one too.
That felt like a problem with Revenge of the Fallen. You have like one giant arm, cannon arm usually, and one tiny little gimp arm. Most of them. Especially the RC sisters. And also the twins.
I'm just hoping they're actually going to explain how Megatron came back in this form again. Because last time I checked, he was able to turn into anything and everything. You know, so what gave him, when he called himself Galvatron, so what made him revert back to this? You know?
I just still find it funny that Megatron just accepts this human name, Galvatron, even though he hates humans.
So much so to turn back.
turn back what he truly
Yeah,
loves.
so like, I'm really kind of curious to see how they fix that part of the storyline because that's going to be really interesting. Here's Bumble Ass.
In the motion trailer, he just turns around and looks at you. He's like, "Yeah, I've done it before."
He's like, you know what? Fuck you, I'll get my own movie. And he flips you off.
Fight me, Bumbles.
In like in the motion comic, he looks like he's trying to do that whole "we can do this" poster thing that the girls thing, that woman thing is. I don't know what the fuck it's called, really.
Yeah.
So that's all I could see with that. It's just grabbing his arm like, yeah.
But I am happy they went back with an older version of Bumblebee's look here.
I'm a strong,
Fuck
independent
yeah.
woman.
Because
don't need
I
no
was
mate.
not
We don't
very
need
happy
no
with the Age of Extinction Bumblebee at all. Wow.
Nah, it's much to be desired.
Barricade's back. My boy.
Barricade. Barry's back.
I love the chain on his neck.
What do you think, Josh?
I never really was much of a fan of the original design. This takes everything I hated about the original design and fixed it. He looks fucking badass. Like, he actually looks like what they were going for the first time. Like I don't know. For me, Barricade, like, he's supposed to be a cop car. And yet, when he turned into his robot, he kind of looked like this thing.
And you know what? He's a black cop.
He didn't work.
So you can't blame race in this one.
And I think it's been
God damn it.
Oh, Brian. Yeah, I agree with you there, Josh. He does look amazing in this form. I actually get a Beast Wars feeling from this picture here. It kind of reminds me of Ravage.
Sorta.
Like the coloration and the way that the head's kind of looking down. It kind of reminds me of a Beast Wars Ravage. You remember that, obviously, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes. And also, he actually has the handcuffs in this motion
Yeah.
thing. So, handcuffs confirmed.
And of course, he's got the Punish knuckle bracelet right there.
And he's got a chain around his freaking neck.
Yeah.
Sounded like just a wink.
Alright.
Rolls over like a fat ballerina and just wink.
Next up is Hound.
It's Santa Claus.
John Goodman is back, people. Okay, but yeah.
Merry Christmas.
I'm John Goodman. Fuck you.
Oh my god. I just realized this is 10 Cloverfield. You have a younger girl, and you have John Goodman.
Oh my god.
There's aliens.
Oh my god. And then there's the guy that gets shot. Oh!
Holy shit. Brian, Jesus. Spoilers.
Coincidence.
Squeaks.
Squeak.
Now that we've already seen enough images of this guy, what are your thoughts on Squeaks?
Nice stoicism pose.
Nice pose, like,
Fuck 'em.
yeah. I'm Squeaks. Bitch.
Yeah, I'm Squeaks. I'm relevant, probably.
I'm gonna be a big movie star. Toys on Squeaks. Drastically no self.
That's exactly the pose. I'm gonna be a hero.
I'm gonna be the true star of this movie.
I'm gonna laugh if he dies in the movie.
like the first 5 minutes, he just dies.
They've
I'd be
already
fine
shown
with
later
that.
parts of the movie where you see Squeak still moving, so he's probably not going to die till the end. What are your thoughts, Josh?
I still think it's a rejected GoBot, but whatever.
Is Scooter from GoBots.
You know what? This is my thing, though. What the fuck is the whole GoBot hate thing when technically the GoBots were first?
I love how we go from hating GoBots to liking GoBots, and then now we got Squeaks. Now we have to go back to hating GoBots.
You know what I'm saying? The GoBots were first. A lot of the Transformers story was taken from that show. Yeah.
Okay, fair
So
enough.
you cannot sit there and go, oh, how original everything is. Everything one evolved to the other, basically. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna hate this now. Why? Because it doesn't have an elbow bend.
If he dies in the movie, I'm gonna feel so bad for Izzy because that's her boyfriend.
Also, speaking of GoBots, wasn't there supposed to be like a GoBots movie announced?
No,
yeah.
Hasbro's not giving up the rights to that. Now, in Japan, where Hasbro doesn't have dominion over that, there's a Machine Robo movie that's already been made. And the new Masterpiece GoBots line that you're seeing coming out with Leader 1, Psykill, the SR-71, and the Mixer are all from it.
Huh.
Michael messaged you.
So
It's Mickle. Mickle the Pickle.
that's the thing. But anyway, Squeaks does look like a bit like Scooter, I will give it that, but it's got its own.
I'll be right back.
It's Michael Bade. Yeah. So
But I am kind of. He has a bit of a charm to him.
I like what Chris said, and then he removed the message. It was like, GoBots 8 TF's retarded brother.
Oh God.
all right, and then we got the two of them again next to each other, Hot Rod and Cogman.
So we have seen Cogman in the trailer.
Yeah. I really don't know what to make of Cogman.
And also, for some reason, Hot Rod has the same colors as Deathstroke.
Deathstroke, come on!
But I really don't know what to make of Cogman.
Hey, Larry, because it's Deathstroke, do you think this movie's gonna be as good as the Suicide Squad?
Larry said he'd be back.
Larry, shut
There's a
up.
Suicide Squad on my steak.
Like, Josh, what are your thoughts on Cogman?
Okay. I mean, like, all we're getting is a headshot here. There really is no, like, real movement. Like, we see the dude bow. That's it. I really can't make up my opinion because I can't really see much movement out of him, which, kind of going back to Hot Rod here, I went back and I looked at that motion poster. It's growing on me. I'm liking the general idea, but I'm still kind of with it. Cogman over here, we really don't see much more of it other than, hey, look, here's my face, I'm bowing. Okay.
And then he's got a glitch. So I hope he's not like that robot in Treasure Planet.
Or I hope he's not like Alfred.
Actually, if he was like Alfred, that'd be fucking cool. Alfred was kick ass, but yeah, this is. I don't know what to make of it.
It's interesting.
That's the only thing I can give it right now. I can't give it a thumbs up or down because I'm confused by it.
I like the detail.
I do too, but the design, it's like it doesn't even look like it fits in. You know?
And you're
Okay,
saying this
here's my-
about Michael Bay movies.
Yeah, it's a
Here's
bunch
my
of poop.
Cogman right now. Like real early talk about the movie said that Cogman was supposed to be a headmaster, and honestly, I don't think that's what's going on here. I think what's going on here actually is apparently headmaster, like he's headmaster Cogman, like he's supposed to hold a higher form of authority, not the actual gimmick that his head will pop off and become a robot. I could be wrong.
Well,
but
we've had Pretenders already, so come on.
And also, it's rumored that Megatron was also supposed to be a headmaster, apparently.
Exactly. Like, you already see my point here. I highly doubt it's the actual gimmick, but more of a sense of higher up authority.
Then again, the original source was just that he transformed into a car, and now, because it was said that he does have car mode, but now we're just seeing him as the little guy. So it kind of does tie into that.
Like, it could very well be that this is the headmaster module that you're seeing. But again, I don't really know. There's not enough information about this character.
Schmeckles.
Again, I'm just laying it out just straight up. I highly doubt he's an actual headmaster, and the whole thing of headmaster is like, for RWBY fans, Headmaster Ozpin. Because they have referred to him in RWBY as Headmaster.
And here's Optimus with space rabies.
Or he's just been on the drugs, the Dark Energon drugs.
Yeah, I'm really kind of curious to see where the story goes with this. I already made a guess. I'm thinking I'm right as far as the hate plague and whatnot, but we'll see.
Or maybe it's another Optimus. Maybe.
It's very possible it could be a Nemesis version created by the Quintessons or whoever we're facing.
Also, Ryan, nice to see your Facebook comments showing up.
I got the messages popping on the side of the screen.
Yeah.
Well, I still have Facebook open, so deal with it. Okay, next up, just so you know, the Premier toys have been found in the U.S. This Optimus is obviously still a good guy. He's got blue eyes. He was found in the Naval Exchange, and that pretty much means if the government's got him, we'll be getting him soon.
Not the government. Not one of those again.
Okay, new images of Trypticon. Who wants to see?
No,
I do. Apparently you got a message from Look at This Net that I just found.
Here are some new pictures of the new Trypticon that's coming out. And yes, I am very pleased with this. Very, very pleased.
I don't know why people are disappointed by this. I really don't.
I mean, you're getting what you want. You want a Trypticon.
No, but anyways, Corpnack. Is this a loose?
No, the problem is what people are wanting is like what we're getting from, I believe, Planet X is making a Trypticon that comes in 2 parts that becomes the Nemesis. And that's what people were originally hoping Hasbro would give us, and Hasbro's like, no, you're getting this Trypticon. Yeah.
Oh, the Generation 1 Trypticon.
You know,
Yeah, Generation 1. You know that
Generation
thing
1
that-
Metroplex standing right behind me.
Generation 1, you know that thing that we keep complaining that there's not enough of on Transformers Generations? Well, fuck you! We don't want that shit right now for some reason.
Nah, we want to pay heaps of money for 2 Trypticon pieces.
So basically, you got people crying that over, and don't get me wrong, I love, and Josh can even attest to this, is I love War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron. I love the games. All right, but to get that Trypticon, you know how much money that's going to fucking cost? You know, be happy that we got this one. Not to mention, this one was the one that was seen in all the cartoons and all the mainstream shit. Not everybody bought the game.
I'm same here. I'm gonna.
Holy shit! It's Godzilla.
You know what? I'm gonna say exactly what I feel about this in the quote of what someone wrote. When people say that horses are graceful creatures, I point.
God damn it! But yeah, I totally agree with you guys. They need to calm their tits.
What's the problem here?
People bitching about Trypticon. What are your thoughts,
Of
Josh?
course.
I want it.
It's Trypticon. I'm. If I were to get into my full-blown opinion about this Trypticon, we're going to be here a while, so I'm just going to leave it at some of the things I like, some of the things I don't, leaving it at that.
I too like Godzilla.
I would give it 100 schmeckles.
To be honest with
It's
you,
worth
here, I don't
150.
see much I wouldn't like. I give it a 10. Dead flat out fucking 10. I think Hasbro nailed it.
10
I think
schmeckles?
I want it now.
Wow, that's ridiculous. 10 schmeckles.
Especially for what they were going for. I have the original Trypticon. They nailed it spot on, and they actually gave us what we were asking for when I was a kid, too. The posability, the ability to actually put it in a pose other than motorized walking. You know? So, yeah. Much, much better. Much, much better. And the fact that the fucking thing will actually eat headmasters.
It's
That is
adorable.
cool.
You know, the whole chest opens up and you can actually make him barf out all the headmasters. It's actually pretty funny. But yeah, it's actually really cool.
Like, okay, do you think there will be like a Comic-Con exclusive figure?
Yes.
Trypticon?
Probably. They did the same thing with Metroplex and Fort Max, so why wouldn't they do it with Trypticon?
I guess I'll buy that one then.
Even though it's coming with everything it normally has here, even the G1 toy had here, so I don't know what they're going to give you as an extra.
Larry, you're going to buy the SDCC one, and then you're going to get it, and you're going to be disappointed with it.
And you're gonna
I'm
pull it
gonna
out.
sit there, dude, this thing's in the mail today, and then I open it up. Fuck, I hate this thing, actually.
Yeah.
And
It's
he
a
decided
Barney
to
the dinosaur!
Plus, it's fucking sweet because now you have a place where you can actually connect all your fucking Titans Return bases, and it would actually look really cool. It's actually going to a fucking Decepticon that it needs to hook up to. So that's really cool.
I don't do
all
the
of
base modes, but
fucking
shit.
crying about Scorponok. I guarantee you, we're probably going to have one next year.
Also, my pants
We
are
will.
wet.
I still believe the voting thing was just to see which one did people want first, not like which one we're only gonna get. There's no
We're
way
still
that it's
probably
just
gonna,
gonna
yeah,
be.
we're still probably gonna get a Scorponok, so calm down.
Just like
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it, just like, you know, Fans Toys is now releasing another version of Omega Supreme. If that fucking toy takes off, I guarantee you Hasbro will release a G1 accurate Omega Supreme.
Let it happen.
Yeah. Let it die.
Let it happen.
Die, let it
Let it
go.
die. Let it dribble up and come on, who's with me, huh?
That's a meme now.
You
Somewhere.
granny
feel-
time back.
But to be fair,
Yeah, top corner of the picture, you got Trypticon's a little shorter than Metroplex. That doesn't bother me either.
What, Josh?
Never mind.
No, talk. What's up?
Oh, I was gonna make the point of when Metroplex came out, he looked way closer to G1 than he did the video game. So why should it matter with?
Oh, so that's what the complaint is? Is just like people are mad it's not based on the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
and
fucking
then
stupid.
Sorry, go ahead.
Just buy the Planet X thing if you're so baby about it.
just spend money to get 2 pieces of
Well,
Planet X.
funny enough, the Planet X thing, Larry, it sells in 2 separate pieces.
I
Yeah,
know,
that's the thing.
But if you're
So
but
you
here's the
can't,
thing.
you can't afford the other half. You're never making the Dino mode. Yeah.
Well, I'll find a way. Watch me do it now.
They do move in
That's
herds.
like just 1/2 of a dinosaur.
Update on that, guys. I accidentally stuck my dick in the toaster.
I keep telling you,
Again.
it's not
Pray tell. Asking for a friend. What's the number to 911 again?
Can I phone a friend? What's the number for 911?
How about
I
your
would do
phone?
that on Twitter.
Okay.
I would do that.
Maybe I
would
should
call it-
ask the audience.
Nah, I'm not gonna trust them. They're strangers to me.
Also, they're all Jews.
They're all bickers.
Ooh.
Bickers. Asshole bickers.
Aaron.
Thought that said crapper. The crapper.
Oh,
Welcome
boy.
to the crapper.
Oh, goody!
Oh, I forgot to do a TF talk on this.
You can dress your pets like your favorite heroes.
Like Bumblebee and Optimus Prime. No Decepticons.
And only them.
Like
I
you
feel
can
bad for
dress
the dog
your
on the
dog.
left.
You can dress your dog into your favorite Transformers character, like depression, sadness, hopelessness.
And drift.
And squeaks.
Look at the one on the left. He's just like, you know, I'm here now.
You can dress them up as Whoop, emotional
You know,
despair,
I've al-
and Bumblebee.
I've always been told dress for the job you want.
Oh, shit. So, Josh, your thoughts on this?
The only question I have for this is, does
You're
it
not
fit every
Josh.
dog?
Yeah, you're not Josh.
I am Josh,
Your thoughts?
secretly.
I am not giving my thoughts on these.
Oh, but you have to.
You need to.
Fucking have to.
I plead the fifth.
That is not allowed.
This is not kangaroo. This is not court.
I am
This is not
pleading the fifth.
You know you wanna. Come on, Josh.
I'm pleading the fifth. Nope, I'm not doing it.
Remember the old days. Come on, Josh.
Nope, I'm not doing it. Fuck that.
Would you like a Josh treat?
Fuck off.
All right, 3 Josh treats.
Would you like 30 shekels?
Would you like a pizza?
You can't have mine.
Would you do it for Scooby Snack? I'm pretty sure they did it for Scooby Snack.
No offense, I don't care if you're a fan or not. You're dressing your pet in this fucking shit. You need to be shot in the face.
If you dress your pet up in general,
Like, I am sorry. Your pet comes with its own fur fucking coat to begin with. It is meant to look the way it fucking looks. It does not want to wear your fucking fantasy. I'm sorry.
But I
Also-
wanted my dog to be dressed up like RC for reasons that I can't say.
I live in Alabama. I have my reasons.
Like, look at the one on the left. It looks like you just got fucking cornholed.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like that one just feels like the most like, you know, I'm fucking here now.
You know what
Yeah.
Bumblebee is actually like? Come on.
Like, you're looking at this dog on the left and you're thinking, in the arms of an angel. And the Optimus one's like, I'm not next, am I?
Actually, I was thinking of a different song, more like You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Brian, that was dumb, even for you. Like, my fucking god. And the way the fucking back of the fucking thing just rolls over the dog's fucking ass. Was he got a fucking hemorrhoid or something?
What's on their head? A shower cap with the cardboard thing? I'm sure that's colored in.
And also, I don't think this thing comes in different sizes, so if you have a big dog, you won't be able to dress them up. So good luck with that.
I want
There
to see
you go.
that Beethoven dog wear an Optimus Prime outfit.
Here you go, my
Those dogs are
Siberian
files
Husky.
like little anyway, but still.
Here you go, my Siberian Husky that's already dying of a heat stroke in America. Here's the even hotter thing.
Wait, you want water? You
Don't
have to
get me
put this
wrong.
on first.
It's a cute idea, but it's just fucking wrong.
I wonder if this comes in cat sizes.
Oh God.
The damn thing's already a natural furry. It doesn't need an extra coat. Okay. Anyway.
Wait, what, is this backwards furry?
God damn.
What kind of hell are we in?
Next up, we got some concept art here for some of the Hearts of Steel. This is what Soundwave was originally going to look like.
Look at this net that I just found.
I mean, it's no dog in a costume, but it'll do.
Ooh, actually, I like this.
I like it.
Hopefully Mastermind is actually seeing these as they made the other ones.
And also,
Yeah, I'd
it
be
produces
fucking
sound
down with
waves.
And here is Hearts of Steel Scourge. I fucking love this.
He's pretty awesome, and he turns into a Zeppelin as well, which is rad.
Yes, it is rad. That looks
I like
fucking awesome. What are your thoughts, Josh? You like these or not?
I dig the steampunk looks to all of these designs. As far as the alternate modes go, the robot modes have never really hit it with me in a way. Like, the only one I know for a fact actually worked with me was Optimus. That was fucking genius how they got that to work.
I actually love how they got the Seekers to work too.
Yeah.
I like my A.
Shockwave is still really fucking cool to me.
Shockwave is really fucking big though. It's like compared to the rest of them, he's like this. He's like a fucking giant ass combiner. But yeah, he does look good though.
Well,
I just
dude's
want-
a fucking battle cruiser. Of course he's gonna be massive in comparison to everyone else.
Was it? Did I tell you guys the other night? I just want really like after all this stupid Prime War stuff, could we just have like fucking Hearts of Steel toys, like official ones? I just want that.
I want Shattered Glass. Fuck this G2 combiner stuff. How about some Shattered Glass combiners?
Ooh, yeah. Like there's like a whole fucking like alternate dimensions line where it's like Hearts of Steel and Shattered Glass. I'd be fucking down with that.
Okay, packaging art time, fellas. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Yes! Oh, you know that.
Optimus, what do you think?
Why are people so fascinated by this?
It's badass. Because it's
I don't know.
packaging up, stupid.
Because your toy will never look like this. That's why. Seriously.
And they're using CGI imagery, which is, instead of concept art, different.
Barricade has long arms.
And is that or is it just me? Does he have taser on his arm?
Yep.
Is that a
Yeah,
taser?
it does. You have a taser.
All right, so now he's proper cop.
He's proper.
He's-
He hasn't done the one thing though.
He's content cop. Content cop. Shit.
I said this when I actually saw the first shots of the toy. I absolutely love the new version of Barricade. Any other thoughts on Barricade, or can we go on?
It's a barricade.
Barry's back.
No, Josh, don't be afraid to chime in. The peoples can hear you. Okay.
Well, no, just, clearly enough people don't like to let me talk.
Talk then. Just talk over us.
It's Gold
Not
Bug.
hard.
Whenever I actually started talking, somebody interrupted me every fucking time, so...
We can barely hear you.
Okay, next up is B.
It's Bumblebee. I thought it was Gold Bug.
It's Bamble.
It's dirty too.
It's Dirty Dan.
It's
Again, I'm actually kind of happy they went back to this version of B.
Yeah, kind of am too. Even though I love the Age of Extinction B, when they made it for the last night and repainted it, sucked.
What do you think, Josh? This version of B better than the last one?
I mean... It's okay. I don't care for B at all, so I just... Let's just move on.
Look, I'm just actually happy they went back to this version because I was not overly impressed with the AOE B. Okay.
I like this. I like this new design combined with like all that.
All right, we got a
What the
dragon.
fuck is this? It's
It's
fire
King
ants.
Ghidorah!
Oh, hey, what is it? Oh, it's. Wait.
I like how I like the fire how it just stops.
It stops. It's like hitting an invisible person.
It's,
Cybertronian
I don't think that's how
fire.
physics works.
Hey, Josh, what do you think of our pet dragon here?
Where's Pete?
Honestly, this looks like something coming out of a fucking really, really cheap computer animation.
So it is a Michael Bay movie.
It looks like it's
Here's
like
a
if you
better
combine
picture of it
fire
now.
ants.
Oh, it's King Ghidorah.
Fuck, I hate
I
fire
feel
ants.
Everybody said that.
Here you
Now
go.
it looks
This-
like a bunch of leaves.
I hate fire ants. They're coarse and rough and irritating, and like,
And they taste terrible.
especially when they bite.
Well, next time add hot sauce. So, Josh, now that we have a cleaner image of it, what do you think?
I dig it. I think it looks cool. I'm upset that this dragon didn't end up being Megatron, but hey, I like it.
You know what? No, I'm actually happy that the dragon didn't become Megatron.
Same. Yeah.
Because like, as
Yeah.
much as I love the Dragon Megatrons, you know me, I have them all. And my favorite one is actually Cryo Scourge. It's not even Megatron because I like the blue and the ice blue. It looks really good together. But you know, the whole fact that this is not Megatron is giving me hope that maybe that they'll have some tie-in where everyone's going to work together to kill the new thing. You know? Kind of look for that kind of vibe where, you know, something we're not haven't gotten in a Bay movie.
Maybe everybody's teaming up against King Ghidorah. Where have I heard that from before?
Gojira. Anyway,
Big fella.
here's another Optimus image.
Prime holding his sword that way, and if you go to the next image, he's holding his sword up.
It looks like a dagger. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna cut you up so good. You're gonna wish that I didn't cut you up so good.
I blame the schools.
I don't know. For some reason, in this image, his head's big. I don't know. It's just-
Whoa! They changed the position of the sword.
if you keep scrolling back and forth, you can have animation, sort of.
That's a gift.
Life's not worth it, man.
Like, are you happy with the images of Optimus so far?
I can't tell which one's better.
Alright, now for a serious answer. Gosh. Okay.
I mean, it's AOE Prime. Okay, cool. I really don't have
Oh,
What the
God.
fuck? The adorable one.
For some reason, I get.
Is that supposed to be a gun or a rectal probe? I'm a little lost here.
Yes.
Now I'm just seeing, like, whenever he tries to fire his gun, he just, like, goes flying. Or when he tries to aim, he goes off. Like, whoa!
Like a fire hose.
Why is this
Whoa!
a character from when Mars attacked?
Oh, Chihuahua.
Like, I know you don't like squeaks, Josh, but what do you think?
I think this is him literally saying, make one more fucking GoBot joke.
Yeah.
I think he's finally found the tool he needs to please his girlfriend. But anyway,
Hi, Chihuahua.
he's walking into the room. There's candles. He pulls this thing up. Wow, what I'm saying?
A little wow. You know what I'm saying?
You got-
A little wow.
You got
You know what I'm saying? Wow. You know what I'm saying? A little wow. You know what I'm
And
saying?
then you gotta go for that. La, 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 la.
And then you gotta go. Wow. You
If
know what I'm
she's
saying?
really into it, you go blah, 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 blah.
And then you gotta go. Wow.
That's like
And
a
now we
bigger
have more
pun.
gun.
than
Jesus
it's fucking
Christ!
gun. It's fucking bigger than he is.
You know.
What did I say before? When he tries to shoot? Yes.
It's a family picture. And I believe he has that in the movie too.
Alright. What are your thoughts?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not telling any bedtime stories.
I'm not telling any bedtime stories.
Okay, it's obvious. Like it looks really fake, but it also. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, Brian.
Okay, it looks like it's a drawn up photo, which I like. It doesn't look like exactly what he looks like in the movie. Like his body looks a little too long, which sometimes when you draw a figure, I've noticed that sometimes it will look like that. But I think it looks good nonetheless.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Like, he looks a little too thin.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, I like the concept behind it. He just looks a little thin.
He looks the same. Just skinny, yeah.
But does he want to go on?
Woohoo! Sniffing adventure, come on!
Like, what do you need, Josh? What, which Weight Watchers going on here or what?
The lighter green, I guess, and the more silver is made to look more like the toy, I think.
Hello, Josh.
Hello, Josh.
Josh.
It's just it's Age of Extinction crosshairs brought into the last night. There's
But-
really nothing here that's different enough other than the lighter green.
But Josh, you wanna go on a ball sniffing adventure? Come on!
Okay, next up, thoughts.
Oh, handsome.
Oh my god, that cannon!
Is
He looks like
something you wanna
Megatron.
bring home to Mom?
It's
I don't
cannon!
Maybe Dad, but not
No,
Mom.
it's cannon from Zelda!
You dare bring a light into my lair? You must die.
It makes
You must die.
What do you think, Josh?
If anybody knows me, they know I love this design and I cannot wait to have it in toy form.
I can't wait to have him in bed. No, I mean have him on the shelf.
No, you had it right the first time. We know what you're doing over there.
Yes.
People in the chat really like frozen yogurt for some reason.
Oh, Jesus. I'm afraid to go look.
Yeah, I wouldn't go and check in there. I just left.
No, not that chat!
No, I'm moving the screen over. Remember the whole triple monitor thing?
Yeah.
Oh, you.
Oh,
A
Godzilla.
Megatron.
Oh my fucking god.
I want the Megatron, and I want it to have a birthday party.
I have a theory. There's a light coming from his left hand. What could that be? It could be my soul.
That light is obviously the mask of light for Transformers is bionicle. Confirmed.
Transformers is bonkles, yes.
Transformers as Knuckles.
It's Knuckles.
Putting up a shelf for you. Oh, Christ. Anyway, these are the images for the box art.
He looks handsome.
Yeah, so cyber porn for all you, there you go.
Oh, thank God my pants are off. Now it won't affect the art.
No, it won't fit the diddle.
For all you fuckers in Canada, this is out.
Whoa.
Yes. You can go get Tipspin and Couples.
Still looking for Hot Rod and Trigger Happy and Kickback. But no, we're gonna have this wave. And it's like, I don't want the top spin and Quake.
Hey, there's at least fucking Perceptor.
Exactly.
Oh,
I thought you were gonna mention Starscream and I was gonna rip your head off.
Well, Star's right there.
Yeah,
he's right there.
he's in the corner over there.
Exactly.
Hey Brian, at least you had Six Shot.
Coming to a Walmart to everyone except you.
Until I took him back because I needed money for food.
Oh my god!
Little do they know, I actually made him out of Play-Doh. Wait,
Little did they know I actually ate the Six Shot.
wait a minute.
Alright, now we're going to take a look
If the
at
clay Six Shot is here,
images here. And here we go. Here's the first one. We got Grimlock.
Is Grimlock?
Is
Not
that
liking it.
on Rock?
hey Grimlock, you got a little bit of Nickelodeon slime, just you right there.
Just wipe a little bit off your chin.
Like, I'm a fan of Grimlock, but I'm not liking this.
Where'd you get the
Oh.
crown from?
Man.
Oh, now it's finally loaded to me. What the fuck is that?
It's an abomination.
That
It's like he's covered in snot.
It's Nickelodeon slime.
It's the 3-step Grimlock where they just went with 2 paint shades and then decided to splatter it with something.
It looks like he ate
Like,
slime.
you know, it's like, gray.
Okay, Josh.
It's like gray, not enough. Green.
Like I said, the mold overall doesn't look that bad if it actually had paint, but yeah, I'm not. No.
I believe these are supposed to like have flip up crowns or something like that. I don't get the point.
That's stupid.
All right,
Well, you
Megatron.
know that he's king, so he has to have a crown.
I'm not liking the crown on Megatron.
Am I the only one that's thinking of this? Am I the only one that's thinking that Skyrim, the moss from Skyrim?
I'm thinking the same thing.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
Now I know what Megatron does in his spare time.
Faster.
The jet mode still looks cool though.
Yeah.
Nah,
Oh, Grimlock got slimed.
Grimlock looks like absolute ass. I'm sorry. They could have done so much
Shit
better.
that will turn you white.
He's slime.
Yeah, you guys made me slime.
Oh no!
got
I
slime.
hate college.
Quick, get a sample.
Is like slime gonna be like the whole gimmick with Grimlock in this next movie? It's just like he just keeps hawking it up. Is it gonna save the movie?
No.
Slime.
Well, you know, the whole image of him throwing up a police car was kind of funny though.
The movie ends with Grimlock getting slimed.
Oh, it's
And the
Mickle.
Megatron, the Megatron looks up. You slimed me.
It's Mickle the pickle.
You slimed me, Steven. Damn it, Steven.
Oh Jesus!
There's cops outside, and they're like, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Oh!
Who's that handsome? Who is this handsome man?
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh,
there's,
okay.
there's the word.
It's him.
It's the man who lives in downstairs.
He's the man. He's the one who knocks.
Okay, here's the artwork for the next 3.
I like the message at the bottom. Ooh.
I was gonna about to say.
Octone.
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 You must construct additional 2 pairs fucking.
What the fuck? All right.
You must construct additional pylons.
Anyway, this is the package art for Octane, Slug Slinger, and Blitzwing.
It's not Octane, it's Octone.
Shut up. I'm gonna call him.
Someone
gonna
correct
call
me
him
on that, like, I don't like you.
I'm gonna call him Garrett and live with it.
Okay, why have someone saying to put in my ass?
You know, family picture.
For kids.
I was literally thinking the same thing, Brian.
Everyone needs a hobby. Some people just like being a Muppet. Anyway, you know.
Oh, now I could see that Slug Slinger. They could repaint that in from Storm Shot. There is a TV blasting in the other room.
You better go get it.
I'm looking forward to that Blitzwing, though, man. I can't
You
wait.
better catch it.
Excuse me, I've sneezed.
Here,
better
Brian,
go
this
catch
is
it.
you, chocolate biscuits.
Dude,
The robots in disguise chocolate biscuit kit.
dude.
Dude, I like some of those sometimes.
Yeah. Dude, I'm a diabetic.
Dude, this is totally for you. It's sugar free. Okay.
They're running out of ideas in the library.
And the sad fucking thing is they give you paper cutouts. You know? If you're buying this fucking box, you can't afford a real figure. Have a picture.
Mommy, I want the Warrior Class Bumblebee and Optimus Prime. Why get that, you little shit? And when you get cookies and have the toys on the back, and it's like, you don't love me. And he's like, nope.
It's like, why do you not care for me anymore?
It's sitting on a shelf next to the Minion box, and the Minion looks like it just got raped.
I'm just thinking, what's next for Transformers? Transformers themed condoms?
No.
They already exist.
I'm not.
They already exist.
What do you
Wait,
mean?
really?
They already exist.
Oh, God.
They so already exist. All right. This is a photo gallery of Masterpiece Cheetor. We haven't really talked about this figure all that much, so there you go.
Oh no, he broke his elbow and his tail.
I am not a fan of that tail. I'm sorry.
Judging by the way the tail's pointing, he looks very sad.
You know what I
I
want?
was pointing. Prime already had his way with him.
You know what I want to do? I want to get the dog clothes, and I want to put this in the dog clothes.
Oh God.
Better get him shrunk.
Now I'm thinking of a Photoshop way, just putting the dog clothes on that Cheetor.
Like, don't get me wrong. I like the head on it. I like the whole behind
Kill me.
it. At least the tail looks a little better in that picture. But still, it's like, you know.
Run.
Why the hell would he be chasing him? Okay. Oh, Megatron's want to smack that
He's like,
ass.
Something might be wrong here.
Yes.
He's gonna treat him like his rubber ducky.
If you know what he means.
He's got
Might need to
transformer
pack
condoms.
those themed condoms.
There he is with the original Cheetor. Like I said, I like I like the idea of how they went with the tail, but yeah, it's just really bad.
Everything the light touches is our kingdom Simba.
Every version of Cheetor from Beast Wars -1 since they left the Beast Machines one out.
And that crappy universe one.
Yeah.
The Universe one wasn't that bad, but in comparison to all these other figures, yeah, it was pretty bad.
Well, to be honest with you, the Cheetah mode wasn't bad. The bot mode was a bunch of what the fuck. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that is actually happy with this scale?
I am, and not. Cheetor should be a little smaller than Rhinox if that's the case.
Well, also bear in mind that's a Voyager in comparison to a Masterpiece.
What did I just come back to?
But yeah, I have no problems with it. I don't.
Do it in Trump's voice.
The bot mode is where this figure shines.
Yes, dear fucking god, I want this.
Despite its complaints.
And despite its fragility, I want this.
Yeah, well, the Primal's fragile too, so.
I'll wait when it's on KO.
Sorry.
It's already on KO.
There's already a knockoff.
Yeah. The same company that makes these makes the knockoffs too.
Holy shit.
What you're getting in the knockoffs is basically the lower grade ones that didn't get accepted by Takara. That's what you're getting. All right.
So essentially,
Alright, calling my HR.
But yeah, I'm loving
there
the robot mode. The robot mode is where this thing fucking shines.
is there a knockoff out for Primal yet?
It has not been revealed yet, but it will be out soon.
If that's the case, I should have Primal soon then.
I actually have an original one of both of these coming. That's an awesome picture.
It is. Dear God, it is. Was Rhinox bigger than Primal on the show, or was he shorter?
They're almost the same size.
Oh, well then in that case... scaling, he's a little off, but... This is me going off my very vague memory of the show.
And Megatron's now having his orgy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, especially with Black Arachnia there, so...
I will say, when they finally make an MP Beast Wars Megatron, I'll buy the shit out of that day one.
Well, you know it's coming. They're already doing. You know.
I know. That I'm waiting for.
But the picture that makes this all worthwhile is right there.
It's bank time. Yes.
Yes, you've been a naughty boy.
Now, I could say what it is, but that would be alternative facts, so.
We have a new series for you, Shattered Ass.
Beast Wars.
It's
I don't know what
It's just a YouTube prank, bro. It's just a prank.
It's just a social experiment.
It's just a social experiment.
You see, this is what happens when you go running through the jungle. You get shattered ass.
You've been a bad kitty.
For some
I
reason,
told
with that voice now I'm just picturing Santa Claus saying that.
Why?
I know.
Yeah.
No, you get Slinky.
Would you be so kind as to get in my sack?
I'm going to show you Snaky. Yeah. Overall, all joking aside, though, this is a really good fucking figure. It scales in well, especially with Primal. Hopefully we get like a Rhinox or a Dinobot or something soon. Really hoping for Dinobot. Because I'm sorry.
There's Dinobot confirmed, right?
Dinobot's been confirmed. I haven't seen any pictures of it yet, though.
Yeah, very
Because
true.
like the legend, the Generations Dinobot kind of sucks. Yeah. So. Oh yeah, you can get Blur in Malaysia, Brian. So if you want to move to Malaysia, you can get Blur.
Oh boy. Oh god.
There you go. What do you think of this guy?
It's Skelly Mans.
It's Skeletron.
He is a knight of Cybertron, apparently.
I have to mute my mic. It looks cool. I like the coloring on it. But it looks like my tonsillitis.
Your testicular tonsillitis?
No, not those again.
I don't want those again. I just
Last
now realized.
time we had one of those, oopsie daisy, the baby died.
Oh no! I just realized my nickname is a the both guy.
You realized that before.
No,
Wait,
this has
is
been
that
a long time. I forgot what it was.
Okay, Josh, what is your take on Skeletron?
Okay. I mean, I wasn't thrilled with the Autobot version, and this is literally just a retooled version of that. So,
Alright, Ryan, you bloody bastard. What's your thoughts?
if you're expecting me to get full-blown DC rants on it, you're gonna have to wait.
Larry. God.
Oh my god.
Larry will tell you.
You wouldn't do it.
I'm laughing at the thing he sent me privately.
Alright, one of the last things we're going to look at. This is Masterpiece Grapple. We looked at this last week, but I wanted to look at it again.
Why not? Oh god.
See that? He's got a nut holder. He's got a ball grabber.
Oh, he's so sexy.
Finally, a game system. Hey.
Now what we need is
I don't know.
moist. I mean moist.
I mean, fuck. Oh, fuck me. I mean. Oh, look at this thing! Oh shit!
I got some plants
Look at
here.
this thing that I just found. When I say go, be ready to throw. And get the fuck out of me. Look at these blue plants I drew! I don't get it. Look at these badgers that I just found. Look at these badgers I just drew in my book. Do you like it? Look at these men that I have killed. You know you're not supposed to be killing people, right? That's what That's against Autobots.
And here he is with Inferno.
Handsome.
Just love the face.
I really
Dude.
want these badly.
What are your thoughts, dear Josh?
Which one?
We're discussing Grapple.
Well, it's a repaint of Inferno, which I actually dig the look of Inferno, unlike most people, and I'm happening to be digging the look of this one as well. And I'm really like, I don't know, but I don't know if it's just me, but that ladder transformation that they put in for this figure, we need to see that in a mainline toy, if we have not already. Because that's a genius transformation for just these two molds in general, or this mold in general.
Okay.
Honestly, I was gonna go with either one of these two. I'm a little bit more attached to Inferno, but Grapple looks pretty cool. He looks pretty good.
I will always love you.
Oh, Christ. Why me? Okay.
Because you're.
You love us.
And yeah, I really do. Anyway, this is all the news for this week. So, anything else anybody would like to have a little chit chat about before we go?
Nothing I know of.
Brush your underwear.
Eat your teeth. Oh fuck! I'm hitting my mic.
Eat your diarrhea dick fart. Remember, kids, if it's illegal, do it.
Brian, that's not the advice you're supposed to give.
Ah, shit.
I wrote it down for you. I wrote it down for you. Jesus.
All right, let me read it. 9/11 was.
No, that's the wrong card.
Don't even. I will fly up to Canada and personally plant my boot in your ass. Don't even. Do not go there. Okay.
All right, I do have some advice. If you can't get an abortion and you have the baby anyways, just cripple him. Pretty much the same thing.
Children, I have
This
an
is why
advice.
Brian
Don't
will
listen to
never-
Brian. This is why we don't talk to the Canadians.
Oh.
That's such a good advice.
As I've been for the last week trying to pitch a show to you, Brian.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Night Professor Sixpatch.
All right, so we're not going to the topic then, since we're all just getting fucking stupid. Okay. What is your thoughts on all the crybaby bullshit that's been happening in the fandom lately?
What do you mean?
Well, like normally, yeah, you have your fans that are diehard G1ers, then you have your fans that are anti-TF animators, then you have your I gotta hate the movie franchise fan. But lately, it seems like that there are way too many fucking people just bitching over nothing.
I'll be honest, I haven't been on a lot, so I don't know what anybody's really complaining about.
Like, for example, a prime example would be the Triptychon. You know, people are
Definitely.
bitching because it's not the version they wanted. But yet, you have this wonderful thing in the fandom known as third party.
Yeah, people just don't
If
get it.
Hasbro doesn't make it, or Takara doesn't make it, they're gonna make it.
Yeah.
one's going to cost you over $100. The third party one's going to cost you more because they don't have the resources that Hasbro or Takara have. But if that's the version of the figure you want, it's fucking there.
I agree.
You know? And if you can't afford to get said figure, that's not the rest of the fandom's fault. It's not Hasbro's fault. They said, hey, who wants Trypticon? We do! Alright, good. We're giving you Trypticon.
No, Hasbro. You don't just do that, okay? We have to. I think it's honestly. I think it's. We have a craving to want to complain.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, though. Then you have the fans that actually sit back and can enjoy it. I can look at a figure. If I don't like it, I'm not going to bash you for it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know? There's no reason, and this is the other thing that I find is really fucking stupid, and this happens in a lot of fandoms, not just Transformers. Like, you know, person gets that figure, and next thing you know, you got 20 people going, oh, look at that cocksucker, he got that Rodimus, I didn't get that Rodimus, oh, it's so ugly, oh, fuck you.
It's so ugly, goodbye!
See, oh, Godfrey. What the fuck did I just say?
But yeah, you'll still have a fan dumb enough to buy those dog costumes.
Yeah. Here's my issue is that, like, even people complain about Titans Returns in general. Like, just, even before we got, like, all these characters that weren't originally Headmasters, which, by the way, ooh, big fucking deal, they have an added gimmick. It's a good gimmick. It's a fun gimmick. I'm really enjoying it. Hell, look at all the people who trying to make base modes out of all the deluxes and Voyagers. You can tell people are having fun with it because they want to add stuff to it. I find it funny that, okay, a fan does a base mode. That's fine. Hasbro does base mode. Oh, it wasn't like the G1, so it sucks.
Well, I think the whole problem is that basically it's like, you know, you have a side of the fan base that can sit back and enjoy it for what it is, and they can enjoy the series. And granted, there are parts of the series, cartoons that you're going to like, and there are some cartoons you're not. Some are better than others. Some, unfortunately, don't know how to buy anything that could actually turn Japanese into English text so they can read it. Oh, wait, it's on every DVD. Just turn it on. But, you know, it's like, come on. People just want to bitch, and God help you if you don't like something they do. They're going to bitch even harder. Yeah, let's think about it. You got cocksuckers all the time. Like, for example, the one-step Grimlock that came out. You know, again, I don't think it's a bad figure. I didn't think it was worth what its original price was, nor did I pay that much. I don't think it's a bad figure. You know, my kids enjoy it. Isn't that what it's really all about?
There's a point where I can agree with that, but then again, there's a point where I could go, whoa, that is a huge echo going on right now.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello! Oh, now it's gone. Anyways, there's a point where I can agree with that. There's also a point where, okay, yeah, it's a kid's toy, but like we have the one-step changers, which I'm fine with because they're like the activators and they have less articulation, but I understand why because they're bigger parts. Kids won't be able to swallow them as easily. It will make it a challenge for kids to swallow them. And then, yes, that is a challenge. No, don't do that.
You first.
Already one step ahead. You. Anyways.
Okay,
so I do get that. And then some of the gimmicky toys I get. I just feel like we're overdoing it, or it's being oversaturated. I get the I understand the reason why you want to simplify Transformers toys. I really do get that, but and I do get why Hasbro makes a masterpiece because that's a collector line. But there's also people who are into the collector stuff that likes Transformers Prime. Maybe they want more of a masterpiece toy than a one step, which is where the deluxes and Voyagers come in. But here's my issue: we've got so many gimmicky toys already, and there's way too many of them that don't have any articulation. Half of them have no reason to have no articulation. They could have all the articulation they want. Like, for example, the Beastfire Predaking that was for Beast Hunters had a lot of articulation. It was a good toy. And then, like, the Dragonstorm coming out could have been the exact same thing. Would have been fine with it. But no, it has to be way too simple. But anyways, my issue with it is that, okay, we got so many simple lines, but they still simplify the deluxes and Voyagers and Warrior class.
Yeah.
And it's like, they keep saying that line is for the collectors, which I get, but at the same time, not really, because you're still simplifying it. So I don't know how that should make sense. I don't have the biggest budget for everything, but you know, I want a little more for my buck. Like I said with Stormshot earlier today, he's a very simple figure. He's not a bad figure, though. He's got the right articulation and whatnot, and I love the transformation with the backpack, and the guns too. But other than that, he's a very basic toy. Like, not much is going on with it. So I wish that the deluxes and Voyagers, they didn't. I don't want them to overdo it like Dark of the Moon. Like, I want them to be complex when they have to. They don't have to be for every single toy. But the problem with, okay, we're going to simplify the whole line, is you got some Transformers that work with that. Like Revenge of the Fallen Jolt really worked, and that was very simple. But then you have Transformers like, I can't really think of it at the top of my head, that need a little bit more complexity to them, and they just don't get that. So, I'm sorry for ranting, but it's...
No, I kind of agree with you on some of it. Because, like, for example, Crosshairs last year could have had a little more complexity to its transformation. It would have helped the figure immensely. You know, depending on where the complexity actually aired, like, I think, like, personally, they would have made a way to actually give Crosshairs a cape instead of that fake folded plastic shit, you know, that was actually incorporated into the vehicle mode. That would have been pretty sweet. But, you know, you have to understand, when you're dealing with a company like Hasbro, they're trying to release everything on a mass scale. They're not going to give you that bang for your buck if they don't feel they have to. Their main goal is to get the figures out and get them out there for collectors and kids alike. And their main audience, even though nobody who collects them wants to admit it, is children, not us. The goal is to get these toys in the kids' houses so kids play with them. Yeah.
And diddle them.
Exactly. Wait a minute. But anyway.
And have him in bed.
But, like, again, it's like, I feel like the idea to simplify Transformers, okay, it's a kid's toy. I understand that. But, like, as far as I'm also a collector, too, them constantly saying that, oh, the deluxes and Voyagers are for the collector's line, yet they're still simplifying that.
They said the generations were the collector's line.
Yeah, but they still simplify that. They still promote, like, oh, you can transform it in, like, 8 steps.
Because a lot of the so-called collectors demanded simplified transformation.
I just feel like, again, a Transformer toy can be simple and work, but sometimes you need a little bit more steps to it, so I don't feel like simplifying the whole line is a good idea. We got out of that with Robots in Disguise a little bit more, with the Soundwave and the Bludgeon and whatnot, the Megatronus. You know, there's still the simplified ones, but they still have a little bit more steps than, you know, to make the mode look good.
Like, I would like more than a 7-8 step transformation personally. I think a 10, 12, sometimes a 14 step, depending on the figure, might actually work.
But again, depending on the figure.
I get what you're saying, but
I like how what you just said is just like like people complain these Transformers need to be simpler. Now that they're simple, they need to be more complex. So what the fucking shit?
This is just
Like-
showing how how it is though. Because if you actually look though, we're having a discussion, and yeah, some figures do need a more complex transformation. Like if you got Six Shot, for example, and he only had 4 pieces to turn to make all 6 modes, you'd be pretty disappointed.
Yeah.
If it only took 2 steps to transform Six Shot, I'd kill myself.
You probably would, and I'd help you. But
2 steps, and that's the full transformation for each mode.
yeah, but seriously though, all joking aside, though, the problem with
Yeah.
the fandom is it's way too fucking fickle. Nobody can fucking enjoy something without somebody else attacking them for it, and that's the main focus here. It's like, for example, I love Transformers Animated. And I grew up in the G1 times. TFA was one of my favorite series of all time. I fucking love it. And I can watch it every day. I just enjoyed the whole story, the whole premise of, hey, Optimus is not the one in charge. He's trying to learn to be the one in charge. Fucking love it. First time I actually talked to somebody in a Facebook group that said I loved Animated, I was labeled an asshole.
I really don't get that too.
And it was like, why? Because I like something that you don't? Oh, no, the G1 Optimus. No. I was like, and I didn't say he wasn't. I grew up with the
Wasn't
G1
there,
Optimus. I
wasn't
knew
there
who
like this guy?
You do.
Wasn't there like this guy in like every Facebook group that was just like, all the Transformers was the best things, but Animated, that's the true thing. And he was in all caps, and he was the most annoying guy.
Yes, he
Does anybody
was.
remember this?
Oh, what's the guy's name again?
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't remember his name.
But the point is, yeah, we know, yeah.
I remember
But
those
no,
days,
like,
and I had to.
what
I
I'm
had
saying
to.
is- Sorry, go ahead.
I remember one day I was like, dude, why do you feel like this? Why can't you let somebody enjoy Animated? He's just like, it's the most garbage thing ever, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you are the most literal dumb person I've ever talked with. Brain,
But-
like, wouldn't even, like, accept an argument. He was so close-minded about it.
Well, dude,
I think
there-
he also
Hey,
has,
Larry,
well,
because you mentioned Transformers Animated, everything that you say now is completely irrelevant.
It's like how a dog, like, only can hear its name. It's like, Transformers Animated.
I'm starting to think about the whole statement with the horse again. But
Then again,
not the horse.
then again, Larry, when you mention Transformers, it goes back to the dog costume.
damn it.
but seriously though, people just cannot allow people to enjoy something. So they're so busy on just trying to say, "Well, I'm right, and I'm right, and I'm right, and you have to be wrong because I'm right." Well, why can't both of you be right?
Perfect.
I'm not saying they have to
What?
be. I'm not saying they have to be like more complex. It's just I don't feel like they need to like promote or have to be in the bubble where they have to be simpler or the simplest they can be. I would like to see maybe a few more panels, or maybe the hand can flip in, because generally that's an issue. Not all the jets need to be finished. Like, they were never that good looking from the bottom to start. So, but like a couple of panels, maybe the hands could flip in, all that. I would have been fine with that. Just a couple of Transformers needs a few more steps. What is that noise?
What are you watching?
You know, good example today. I sat there, and it literally wasn't even about. The conversation didn't even start about Transformers. And I was talking to my friends. It was literally me talking about how excited I am for the Captain Underpants movie. That was literally the start of this fucking conversation. But how I started it made it one. This is what I wrote, and I quote myself. I'm more excited about this trailer than I am any of Transformer 5's promotions so far. Sure enough, my friend came out of the woodworks like saying Transformers 5 is going to literally be the worst one ever. I'm like, what proof do you have on that? And he kept going on and on about, and basically belittled me for having optimism about this movie. You can ask Ryan and Brian, I don't really have a lot of faith in this movie. If you ever talk to me in any chat, I always have like doubts about it. That's because I'm trying to like condition myself to basically have low expectations for this movie. That's my whole plan. But like, I still have like the ounce of faith that, you know, this might be a really fun movie. But this guy was just like, how could you enjoy these movies and all this shit and all this? And I'm like, it's like the one dumb thing I enjoy every year. Can I not have that?
Nope.
Where every other movie is trying to be really all this shit, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, he was going on about how he defends all these Marvel movies, and I'm like, I can tell you how many of these Marvel movies are actual shit, and I couldn't stand them. Like
He comes to mind, but
yeah, but no, I said Iron Man 1 because most of that movie I don't think is that great, to be honest.
You know, the whole Mandarin thing in 3 is just like, what the fuck is this?
Oh yeah, the same friend would never shut the fuck up about how that part was great. He's just like, no, it made sense. I'm like, no, it doesn't. He's just like, yes, it does contextually. I'm like, look, if you knew the comics, Mandarin was a humongous villain of Iron Man, like almost an archenemy. No, he wasn't. Yes, he was. No, he wasn't. You're wrong. I'm like, no.
Well, now I think I know who you're talking about.
No. This is actually a personal friend that I see every once in a while.
Friend
That lives that lives in my same town. He's a good pal when he's not being a poop. But yeah, just like even outside of it, you can't be safe of it.
Well, it just kind of makes me laugh, though. It's like, it's so bad in the fandom. It's like, I joined just for shits and giggles the other day. I jumped into a bunch of different, like, Skype calls that people invited me into, and they were all having topics about anything from Transformers 5 to the latest Titans Return figures, and I actually got a bunch of shit because I actually liked Getaway.
You like what?
Getaway.
Getaway?
It's a little getaway.
You got shit for Getaway.
Basically.
Getaway.
Exactly, yeah. Because he's basically nothing more than a Chrome Dome clone, basically, in this form. But I like the figure. You know? I'm sorry? You know?
And so was the Seeker molds. They're basically clones of Starscream.
That's what I don't get is like people who are like that. It's like, oh, like, okay, I don't really have a plan on getting Getaway. It doesn't particularly interest me.
Back on for a minute.
Okay, that's fine. I don't particularly like Getaway. Exactly.
How many fucking different toy lines do you see just in these image alone?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, too many.
Does it look like I have a prejudice against what figure I was?
Nope. But like, I don't personally want to get Getaway. I don't have an interest in. But if anybody wants one, I'm not gonna say shit.
He's looking at
Except for I'll say shit because I need a shit.
I'll say you're a stupid poop head.
I'll get mine over. Mine is looking at yours. Your screen. They're both staring into each other's souls.
You'll cross the time stream warp.
Don't cross the streams.
It's like, you know, when I told people I was getting this guy. Yeah. Oh, why the fuck are you getting him? His mold sucks. I like it. Yeah.
But I believe.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The whole point is to collect things you like, you know? Not what people tell you to like. You know? But then, of course, I'll go out and get this, and everyone's like, oh, you're the best thing ever!
It's like
You mean that flat piece of ass?
Turns into a flat piece of ass, yes. But, you know, it's like, come on.
Fat piece of ass.
Yeah,
I put my PP in
no,
it.
like it fucking amazes me. It's like it's like to me. I'm sorry, like if I like a figure, I don't give a fuck if it's a masterpiece or if it's just a little fucking one-step grunt. If I like it and it's in my collection, it's because I like it. I don't give a fuck what you think. Yeah.
Even when I bought Megatron recently, I had a few people saying I'm disappointed in you buying it. What? What now?
The Titans Returns.
Yeah, Titans Return. I bought that recently. I mentioned that.
Yeah.
And immediately I had a few friends that were like, Larry, we're disappointed in you. And I straight up told them later, look, here's the fucking thing. If I enjoy this, fuck you.
Exactly. Like,
Because I genuinely had fun with Megatron. And it's like a toy I was just like, I love the look of this.
That's a video fun with Megatron.
I was actually debating on doing one like that.
Let me tell you about my best friend.
Because like everyone knows me. Like last year, I bought the PlayStation Optimus Prime. You know, because I thought it looked cool, even though the fucking thing can't stand to save its fucking life. But I like it.
Those battling.
Like seriously, the feet are so loose it just falls over. But it's due to the transformation. There's nothing you can really do to tighten it. You can polish it up, do whatever. It's not going to really hold. The joint just is not strong enough to hold the rest of the figure. But it's still a good figure. I like it. Well, I bought the PlayStation. I actually ordered the Genesis version of Megatron. And I'm looking forward to getting my hands on that. But it was just amazing how people are like, "Oh, that's a great figure." I'm like, "I've actually had it in my hand." It is, but it isn't. Yeah. Well, how dare you say an Optimus is bad? Have you watched any of my fucking reviews?
Probably not.
Yeah. I ripped apart a few of the RID molds because of how bad they were. Come on. Yeah, but again, it's my judgment on the figure. I'm not going to go up to Larry or Brian or someone who liked that mold and go, "Hey, you're not a real fan because that mold sucks."
I've never truly gotten that. I've never truly gotten that you're not a true fan thing yet. But I'm waiting for the day. Oh yeah, I'm waiting.
Yeah, and it was kind of funny because like the last time I got that quote, I literally sent pictures, and I'm like, "Guess what this is, asshole?" Yeah. Who the fuck are you to tell me? But yeah.
Is that like saying like, "Oh, you're not a true Transformers fan," like because you have this?
I was told I wasn't a true Transformers fan because I have GoBots.
Wow, I've never heard somebody call me that before.
And I'm sitting there like, really? I have every Generation 1 figure. Basically almost every fucking figure till now, mainline.
I grew up with fucking Transformers.
I grew up with the fucking Transformers. I'm 43 years old. I grew up with the fucking GoBots. I grew up with fucking Voltron. I've got Diaclone figures in my fucking collection. Fuck you.
Just fucking idiots.
Suddenly that horse in the pasture joke is getting a little bit clearer. Come on. Are you fucking for real? Josh, you can join in anytime. It's just like, come on. Why? Yes, it's one thing to have an opinion about a figure or about something that you personally like or don't like. It doesn't mean other people aren't fans because they don't agree with you. And that's really what it comes down to. Anybody here besides me go to a BotCon?
Me.
I not yet. Didn't.
Any kind of con.
Yeah.
I've been to a con, but not a big one.
That's what she said. But
Oh God.
Also, just a little bit of a news real quick. That Velocitron thing that we showed off last week,
yeah.
apparently some people found it in the US already.
Really?
Sabertron, whatever the fuck, reported that.
Cybertron?
4 hours ago. Yeah, Cybertron. Yeah, 4 hours ago.
Well, that's something to keep a heads up for then, huh? That fucking set will be mine. And now they give
How
a fuck.
much is it going? $100? Wow, that actually is a okay deal.
$100 for the whole set?
Yeah, the whole set.
That fucker
The
will
whole
be
kit
mine.
and caboodle. The whole kit and caboodle.
That will be mine. I want the Optimus. I want it all. The quick switch I really want. Yeah.
I just wonder when the next set's coming out. I need it.
Yeah. It just gets kind of sad though. Like, what are your thoughts on the whole situation with the fandom lately, there, Josh?
What's up?
Are you even listening?
Yeah, I just kind of started talking, and eventually I just kind of drifted away.
Well, drift back. The force is calling you.
Let's repeat the question, please.
Okay, what are your thoughts on the fickleness of the fandom as of late?
Oh god, I really gotta get into this again.
What do you mean again? This is new.
It ain't for me, because apparently everybody in this fucking fandom does not know how to grow the fuck up. Okay. I'm gonna start small. My opinion on the fandom as a whole. It splits straight down the middle. There's one end who are, in my eyes, the more reasonable ones, where you mention, hey, I like this figure a lot. What do you think of it? And immediately you got like 2 or 3 of them going, well, I wasn't really that much of a fan of it, but if you like it, that's all on you. I can't really tell you not to like a figure. And then there's the other side. You drop in the same fucking question, and immediately you're getting bashed on entirely because of the fact of you like a toy. One, they're fucking toys. It's not like a toy is going to be so good one day that it's going to cure cancer.
You sure about that?
Like, just leave it at that. And at the same time, there isn't a figure that's so fucking bad that is going to cause somebody to want to start a war over a fucking toy. What I'm getting at here is these toys, eventually, they fade away. The Loveborn fade away. Like, rather evident. One of the figures I used to absolutely adore when I first got it was, oh god, there were so many in my collection that were kind of hard to pack out, but one that immediately comes to mind from like a recent video I did, Classics 2.0 Galvatron. When I first got that toy, way back when it first came out, I adored it. I thought it was the coolest Megatron. That's when my tongue stopped working. I thought it was the coolest Galvatron that we have ever seen. I thought it was the greatest toy ever. Fast forward a couple years later, well, actually, before we do that, I mentioned that to one person in the fandom, and I got ridiculed. Fast forward a couple years later, I picked up that same toy, I fiddled with it a little bit, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Eventually your love for a figure is gonna change. There's nothing... I can't explain that any other way. The only figures that I know for a fact, the more I play with them, the more I fall in love with them, are one that I literally just picked up while he's in truck mode, first edition Voyager Prime from Transformers Prime. This figure still does it for me just in general. This figure still does it for me entirely because of the fact that it takes everything that I love about Transformers and kicks it into hyperdrive. And then you look at figures like, oh, I don't know, Transformers Prime Arachnid. Which, Scott, you made a very good point back when that figure was still new. If they would actually did Arachnid right and gave her the spider mode, that figure would have been fucking amazing.
Well, you actually saw when they actually had the fan-built attachments to actually give her the spider mode. It worked well. It worked really well.
Exactly. You know, further proving my point. When the figure is done right, it's amazing, but that figure felt incomplete, and entirely because of that, there really is not a lot of people who actually like that toy. Me, I still don't like the toy, but I appreciate it way more now than I did back then. So it's all honestly depend, but either way, there are some people where I can sit there and be like, I like Transformers Prime Arachnid, and immediately you're all gonna fucking
Yes.
laugh. What?
Sure.
Before I move on, no, I still hate that fucking toy.
Sweetens is out.
And
You know he sleeps with it at night. It's okay.
Yeah, she wanted that already, so I just let her.
Okay. So here's another question. I'll get a little more serious with you, and then we can start fucking around again. Is there a cure, a reasonable cure to this issue with? It's not just Transformers either. I'm part of other fandoms too, and yeah, it's basically fucking everywhere. Do you guys think there is a cure to the way certain things happen, or are we forever doomed to have this fickleness for the entirety of the fandom? Anybody?
Since nobody wants to answer, I'm going to go ahead.
Okay,
And
I thought I was mute for some reason. Oops,
I'm
but you go
going
ahead
to,
first.
I'm going to lead this with, it is human nature to be extremely combative. Like honestly, some human beings actually thrive off of conflict. And one of the ways they do it is through their fandom. Look at how many people I get into arguments with every day, not just in the Transformers fandom, but in other fandoms as well. Like, just recently, I got into it with a fellow Power Rangers fan over the fact that Zack's no longer a black guy. Y'all fucking laughing. Y'all laughing like I'm joking. I'm actually not.
I know you're not. That's why I'm laughing.
Oh, really?
Like, I understand that that's how the original was, but look at the fucking world we live in now. If they had that same exact stereotype in the movie, fucking people will be screaming racism all across the fucking board.
Look, I'm sorry, but don't they realize this is all just pre-recorded Super Sentai shit ported over with little white people standing in front of a camera between the freaking action scenes?
I mean, I don't get it half the time. I honestly don't.
It's like I've already told people. People get mad at me in the Power Rangers community too. I like the Zords. You know, the shows are okay. I like the Zords. That's my thing with the Rangers. That's basically it. You know. But yeah, I always found that funny. People were bitching about this person. You do realize that it was just ported over, and it's just American actors doing like a 5-minute fucking skit, and everything else is the Japanese actors from the original thing. Huh? Yeah.
I got two cures. One's a little drastic. The other one kind of makes sense. You see that gun over there?
Megatron, is it you?
Yeah, just keep looking at that gun. Anyway, my real thing is this. It's always been this. Just turn off the fucking computer. I mean, I don't believe that. I don't believe that's the way with cyberbullying, but I believe that's for any argument. Just turn off the damn computer. Turn off your phone. Just fucking do something else. Every time, this has like been a thing with me with Star Wars recently, where people hate the character Rey. But here's the thing: I never once go on anything defending why I think this character, because then they'll just start saying, "Oh, you're proving this point of why this character is this." I just leave it alone. I'll take notes on why they don't like the character, and that's it. I won't say anything. I'll just read it. I don't agree with it half the time, but whatever. I just go. That's always just been my thing about things.
My thing is point blank, and it's something that's been kind of lost on this world. It don't matter what country you're in or where you're from. People just don't have a fucking respect for another human being anymore.
That's just in general, which is the sad part.
You know?
Yeah.
That's basically what it comes down to. People are so hell-bent on their own individualism, and in that individual struggle of having to be right and that human need of wanting to be right, that they're just going to sit there and attack you even if they're not right.
And even like some people's logic is that, oh, here's a thing that I like. Do you like it? No? Well, fuck you. Like that's the logic that some people go by.
It's like,
Just
you know,
sick of it.
little known fact, if you've actually watched the Ground Bridge long enough, I'm not a huge fan of arms microns.
Oh, I know you're not a fan of arms microns.
You know, especially the animal ones. To me, it's kind of fucking, you know, I'm not getting into the whole petting zoo again. But, you know, again, if you like them, more power to you. I think they're fucking just bleh. But, you know, you like them, hey, have at it. You know? Do I like their weapon modes? Yeah. Do I think they need to be animals? No. You know? But again, it's a Japanese thing. And if people like that, that's great. But, you know, I'm not going to attack you for it. But yet, same token, if I walk up to somebody and go, dude, that fucking hot rod from Transformers 5 looks pretty fucking cool. You're not a real fan anymore. No offense, who the fuck can tell anybody that?
It's like how in the two Arms Micron toys I have is Swerve and Ironhide. And Ironhide was my first one. And immediately Arms Micron I had a bad taste for because it broke on me.
Yeah.
So I was just like, fuck it. I don't even want to bother with this. But then I got Swerve and I was like, okay, this is interesting. But I don't know. I don't really like Arms Micron as a whole. I think it's just whatever.
Like there's a
But,
few.
you know.
There's a few of them I actually do like. Like the sword one for Leo Prime came out.
Oh yeah.
It came out really well. You know, once it was actually decaled and put together right. You know.
I'm just there was a point that I wanted to make that I completely forgot. It was something of what Scott was saying just before Larry said something. What were you talking about again, Scott?
Horseshoes, kittens, and things.
What?
Yeah, it's basically in a nutshell. People need to learn how to respect each other. And
I don't get why. Like, it should be common knowledge that people have different opinions. Oh, it was about the whole Transformers, like, you're not a real Transformers fan. Can someone send me the book of what's an actual Transformers fan and what's not? Can someone send me the non-existent
Don't worry, Ryan.
book?
I'll do that.
Okay. I want
I'll
to write
send
a
you the
book.
book. Don't worry.
I'll put it
I'll
in
give you the
chapter
book.
7, okay? Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
what
I'm
kind
not
of
trying
like
to turn the whole cast into a downer and make people go, oh my god, you're fucking talking about shit like this again. I'm not watching no more. No, it's got nothing to do with that. Yeah. I am just sick of the fucking fandom treating everybody like absolute fucking dog shit because somebody disagrees with you. And the sad thing is, it reflects the whole fucking fandom, and it's only a handful of schmucks.
Hey, Brian.
Yes, Larry?
I sent you the book.
Guys, I'm tired, so I'm gonna hop off now.
All right. Take care.
So, yeah, I just didn't want to.
take care, Josh.
I just didn't want to dip on anybody and have anyone immediately be like, "Oh, great, he's probably in a bad mood." That's not it. I'm fucking tired and I need to go to bed because I got to be up early tomorrow. So we'll catch y'all later.
Go to sleep. I'll try and hook you up next Wednesday.
Yeah, this BC saying standard. You get your geek on. I'll see you in the next episode.
Yay!
Yeah.
Brian, did you like the book I sent?
I bought it on Amazon.
Yeah, she sent him something.
Like,
Do you want to see what I sent, Brian?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Here's the book about what an official Transformers fan is.
Oh shit!
Oh gosh.
Should I
I need
open
to
up
see.
Facebook now to see this?
Here's the book.
Oh no!
Yes.
Issues.
Well, you said book, and I was like, what's the only book that'd be funny to send him?
Wir können Dolphinheisen durch this.
Russia is the great prize.
You know how we
It's
solve
50
the problems. Get the oven.
It's 50 points of articulation.
That is only a two-step changer to the oven with you. No, okay.
It has to have chrome and metal and die cast.
If anybody wants to know, I was sent a Mein Kampf as the book. That's the Mein Kampf translates to a true Transformers fan guide.
There you go. There's the only book that fucking matters. Fuck you.
You must pre-order. Yes. Only.
Oh god, they're making room for me in the oven now. Anyway.
Step 1, you must construct additional pylons.
You must construct additional pylons.
Not enough minerals.
Like, you know, seriously, I just think the whole fan bit problem would actually go away on two fronts. Like, one front is learn to respect your fellow fan.
Yeah.
I think
but no
the
one-
other front has to be is how we respond to the jackasses that are doing it.
You're going to get into different arguments with different people with different tempers, and it's like, it's not a big deal, but they're going to make it feel like a big deal because it's something they're passionate about, which I get, but you can't, like, disown reality, and you can't think, I could just do whatever I want, or, like, everyone else's opinions don't matter. Guess what they do? And you got to learn to disagree with people respectively.
Basically. Like,
Definitely.
like, for example, like, you know, there are Transformers I'm sure Brian likes that I don't, and vice versa. You know, it goes on. Doesn't hurt our friendship any. You know,
Yeah, there's Transformers Brian has that I don't.
there's a lot of Transformers I have. that, you know,
My mom just said, if you're smart enough to know that, what I just said, then you're smart enough to follow it. And I'm like, no, I'm not.
I don't know how to follow. I forgot how to walk.
But I think like one of the things we need to do too is like stop feeding the fire and let these a-holes basically burn themselves. If they're gonna sit
That'd be
there
fun.
and basically start a public rant, you know, then why beat it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
And
Scott, if we didn't put fuel to the fire, then we wouldn't have gotten a great quote about the horses thing.
But,
And
man,
where would we be?
yeah, but like you have to also have to understand something too. Like for example, it depends on who you're talking to. Like I know a lot of people that are slow. Okay, and I'm not meaning like you know, like totally life changing, can't fucking live their lives slow. I mean slow. Certain things don't come fast for them, you know, and because of this, their mind might be made up on a certain toy line that is superior than others. That's their own opinion, and that's great. But the problem is their mental cognizance level is not strong enough to realize that, hey, not everybody thinks like me. Yeah.
Mhm.
So sometimes the best way to stop a fight is not to jump in at all.
Yeah. But sometimes you just have those those raw emotions, and they get in your way. Like, I'm a very calm and collected dude most of the time, but recently I just had an argument and screamed at a guy. But that's just because raw emotions got in the way.
And I bet you most of these jack-offs don't even like go around in real life around the streets saying that this figure fucking sucks. They do it mostly online as well.
Well, yeah, it's a place to escape.
They would get beat up in public, so it's like they hide behind a computer because, well, they're not going to beat me up from here. It's a coward thing to do.
I can just see that situation. Like, oh, I brought Titans Return Hardhead. I really like it. No, you cannot like that. That figure sucks.
It's like going to watch the female Ghostbusters movie. Instead of just saying, "Oh, it's the most fucking garbage-looking movie ever to exist," Jesus Christ, motherfucking Jesse Eisenberg, just don't go watch the fucking movie.
It's surprising that I don't hate Ghostbusters and I don't hate the fan. It should be Fant4Stick, not Fan4Stick, you idiots.
You're a fantastic piece of shit.
You're a phantasm.
Hey, Larry. By the way,
Yeah.
About the Jesse Eisenberg, whatever you said.
Yeah.
Yeah. My grandma's over and she heard the whole thing.
Oops.
Master Builder.
Right.
Hey,
Joking. That's a social experiment.
It's a prank, bro.
It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank.
I just think that the whole situation could be handled differently. Like if people on our side of the coin, where we can respect other points of view and not let it affect what we do. You know, I think leading more by example and snapping at these fucktards might be a better way to go.
Yeah.
You know, my mom is here though.
Yeah, I gathered that. Close enough.
You know, I just think
Is that when you can't make it to the bathroom?
Oh no! I made a fuck toy.
It happened again.
Can't make it.
Mom, get the hose.
Oh God.
What's that, Game Grumps? Mom, I barfed. Do you want some skills? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no? Do you want some ginger ale for your tum tum? Yeah.
it's like, for example, okay, people who know me, I run a group on Facebook called Transformers United, where I have rules in that group where you are not allowed to bash somebody else if their view is different than yours.
Despite the fact that I don't like one of the admins.
Yeah, well, you know, that admin's been a friend of mine for a long time. But anyway, yeah, he's actually been on top doing his job, so I can't really complain too much. Yeah. But, you know, the point is like the group rules have been followed and the group is very successful. You know? It's proof that we can all get along even if we don't like the same exact things.
Yeah.
You know? That's the whole point, and I created that group years ago, and you know, I basically, funny enough, created the group because of that dickhead that you were talking about earlier that kept on typing everything in caps. Yeah.
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 What a poopy ass dick.
I can give you his name after the. I know who he is, but anyway, it's like, you know, it's like, come on, you know. People are allowed to like what they like, and if they don't like the same thing as you, tough shit. You know, they don't have to. It's like Transformers. It's all one big universe, but there's a series for every fucking year. The Optimuses are different. The Bumblebees are different. This is the newer ID is the extension of Prime, and the Prime and Bumblebee are totally fucking different than what you've got in a much darker series before. Deal with it. You know? That's all I'm saying. Don't need to string up a puppy or butt rape a kitten. It's not the end of the world if I don't like something you do. You know? It's okay. Anything else?
Pickle on the pizza.
Dude, that sounds amazing.
It is.
You
You
if
have
that's
not
no,
lived.
I'm gonna boogie on out of here.
Well, you can announce your channel before we leave. Uno momento,
Yeah.
por favor.
Oh,
So, anyway, we will be wrapping things up. Thank you for hearing us rant and carry on and cry like little children. Anyway,
Blame the Jews. That's all we know.
the first one to step in the oven, Brian, say your dues.
I'm Stephen H101, also known as Soul Good Doom. You can find me here on YouTube and Ustream and Twitter. And no, I'm lying about 2 of those things.
Yes, that's me.
I am on YouTube. Thank you for 5,000 subscribers. What up? And there is no God. Bye.
All right, next to go in the ovens, Larry.
Don't put me in here.
Brian,
You have to bake.
Baby in the corner.
You're supposed to put. You're supposed to be putting me in the slow cooker first. Goddamn. Anyway, I'm Larry of Larry It's Productions. I put out a video yesterday and today. The first one being of my final Ecto Cooler, and today's video about a Shovel Knight movie. Yay! Anyway, so that's all I got. More videos coming soon.
What's the Five Nights movie?
No one wants to see that.
I'll have you know, Nicholas is the only person.
And that guy I know who voices in fucking FNAF 5, he'll be like, ah, shit, I better be in that movie.
No, he'll be like,
why am I getting a sudden urge to get up jumper cables to your nipples?
well, I mean, it's not
$20 is $20.
True. Anyway, Ryan, announce your channel, man.
I'm Ryan, aka Dreadwing 2029. Please don't put me in the oven. I don't want to go there.
Don't put baby in the corner.
I might burn. Just so you
I'm
know.
gonna put BB in the fucking broiler.
Yeah. I have some videos coming soon, but if you like, you check out my channel, and if you want to subscribe, you can subscribe and do all sorts of things. You can also find me on
This
Facebook.
is the only channel where your
Your entertainment will be transformed.
Yeah, nobody
love
else
we do
is
that.
yours, right?
And this is Dreadwing 2029. Rolling out.
Did we have the same idea?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Anyway, last one to go in the oven. I guess I'll close the door behind me. Oh, it says it in chapter 5 of the book.
You're letting it adrift. They're letting it adrift. Come on, get in.
All right.
Come on.
I am Optimus042.
Come on, you let the air through.
Ustream, Twitter. I'm fucking everywhere. Until next time, stay frosty,
Feel good.
stay young. If you try to grow up, we are going to kick you in the dick. Have a good night. We're burning, people.